guys, welcome back across our garage. Y'all probably wondering, what am I up to today? Well, I'm taking a page out of Snoop Dogg's book. I'm going smokeless. So I am going to build one of those, thingamabobs, smokeless fire pit type things. This is going to be something for my front porch so I can, sit on my front porch with a little fire going. I got a fire pit out back, but I want something for the front. Simple as that. So, y'all sit back and hopefully you enjoy this video. If not, well, sorry. I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. So here we are back. So first statement I want to make, because I know people I work with watch some of my YouTubes. This did not come off my work van. This was in my shed from years ago. Alright, this is empty. It came off my work van. So I've got a recovery tank and a 410 refrigerant tank, and we're gonna use these two things. First thing we're gonna do though is I'm gonna pop this off here. Maybe, possibly. It's a slow process sometimes, guys. Slow process, especially with me at the helm. There we go. Alright. Come on, get off there, you son of... I'm gonna spill my tea. I'm gonna move my tea. Get off there, you son of a... Alright, that ain't gonna work. Like I was saying, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill a hole in this. Alright, so I've got myself a vent hole here, and now we're going to go ahead and, well, we got to find our safety glasses somewhere around here. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove this handle. How do I lose so many pairs of freaking safety glasses? This is getting ridiculous. What do you think, Western? Getting a little ridiculous? Now remember, guys, always practice safety. Alright, so we're going to get that piece out of here. We may wind up using this piece for, some sort of stand, or I don't know. We may not. We're just going to set it here for now. And this here is going to be our inner pot, so to speak. So, I am going to figure out where to cut this thing. Alright, let's get our flap disc on here and get this cleaned up. Okay, that's pretty good. So now we're going to bring back the big boy. We're going to position this on there where we feel looks good. So I know I have a Sharpie here. There it is. I'll take my Sharpie. Draw myself a line. Now, I'm actually going to cut this a little inside this line. So guys, for this next step of the operation, we will be using my best arc, my BTC 500 DP. I don't know if it's even in screen, but it's over here. If you haven't seen my recent review on that, go check it out. I love this machine. I just, I'm not that good with it, but it's pretty awesome. I don't even need these. But I do need these. Nope, nope. Bad idea. There's still refrigerant. At least the smell of refrigerant in this thing. All you HVAC people, you know what I just smelled, and it's terrible. I'm going to take this and I'm going to soak it. Alright, so as I got that soaking, I got it soaking in some hot water with some Dawn. Dawn's great. Love this stuff. Let's figure out our whole situation. I'm going to say, half an inch from the top here. Where'd my Sharpie go? You know what? I've got a, where'd those go to? I got these. So I'm going to mark a ½ inch there. I'm just going to mark me some ½ inches from the top. I did say ½ inch, didn't I? I don't remember. That was like 30 seconds ago. What do you expect me? I'm breathing in weird gases. Alright. So then we're going to space these out. I don't know, I'm going to say an inch apart. That way, if it's not enough, I can go back and I can put them in between there at ½ inch mark. We grab our punch. We go around right on that line. Now, these holes here I don't want to be big in the first place, but I'm going to start out with a pilot. Pilot actually is probably going to be the right size. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see now I've got, holes going all the way around here. An inch apart, 1/8 inch holes. And that's going to work as our secondary combustion on this. So, now we need primary combustion. I'm trying to think how I want to do that. I think I'm going to run along this outer edge here a little bit and drill some holes. And I'm not going to be super precise on the location of these, but you can see this kind of roll over, and that's where I'm going to put them. And I'm not going to put a lot, maybe, I don't know, 4, 5, I don't know. So these being our primary combustion, I'm going to blow those out a little bit. So this one here we're not going to make quite as big. Whoa. Alright, that's about a 5/8 hole. The rest of these are 1 inch. I'm going to go with that. That's going to be fine. What are you doing, Western? Barking at something. Alright, so this is the inner sleeve, and for the most part it's done at this point. I'm not going to worry about painting this because you're never going to see it. Let me check on the other piece, see how we're doing. I may need to put some more water in it, flush it out a little better. I don't know what's going on with it, but I know I can't work on it, weld on it and stuff while it's got all that soaked into it. Alright guys, so I got this thing trimmed down and kind of cleaned up around the edge here. This will start to fit in there. It's a pretty snug fit. The slip is kind of concerning me a little bit, but we'll deal with that when we get there. But my thought was, I happened to notice that it had these kind of cutouts in it. So I thought I would just cut this center section out and maybe drill some holes through here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. If I got a battery charge, I do, thank God. But we're going to take the plasma cutter and we're just going to cut the center. Like, I don't know if y'all can even see that. We're just going to cut the center right out. So then we're going to have, this will work as our base, and then this will work for pulling air in, and hopefully it'll pull through these holes and through here. I never made one before, guys. I'm taking guesses. Alright, that popped right out. I'll tell you what, that Best Arc, it makes easy work of stuff, I'll tell you that much. I am going to clean that up a little bit. I promise you, you are fine, little guy. Alright guys, so I got it sanded, enough. It's sanded enough. So now, here's going to be our real test. See, this fits in there nicely. I'm going to have to get something, beat on it a little bit. I need something flat, though. Where's your mom when I need her? There we go. So that lip was what I was concerned with, but that didn't seem to be a problem, so we're good. So I've got a couple tacks started here. I'm just going to go ahead and full weld this. I am going to have to get some round bar or something. Maybe I can just pull that over with the clamp, and but I'll get this side started first. Hot. I've got it pretty well welded, except you can see I got some gaps here. Now, I'm holding my hat because my mic's clipped to it. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some TIG rod through here to kind of fill those gaps up, and then just weld onto those. So basically all we're doing is giving ourselves material to weld to. Now listen, guys. I don't know who out there in the YouTube world is claiming to be the king of jumping gaps with welds. I'm Evil Freaking Knievel, and I'll challenge them. You tell them, I'll challenge them. Jump gap welding anytime they want. It ain't pretty, but we're going to clean her up. So guys, I was just sitting thinking, this thing probably needs a handle or two. So I got some, I don't know what this is, looks like 1/4 inch round stock. I'm going to see if I can bend a couple handles out of it real quick. Alright, so these are not beautiful by any means, but they will work by all means. So let's get them welded on there. Guys, for some reason that was fighting me on welding. Don't know what was up with that, but whatever. Let's clean it up. Alright guys, we are at trial stage. We're gonna, handles are holding it, so I'm gonna get some leaves and stuff, and then we'll take it outside and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, so on the fire pit here, I opened up the holes a little bit, probably, it's about an 1/8 inch I would say. Let's double check that. They're about, actually they're almost 1/4 inch, so they're 1/4 inch holes. They were like, I don't know, 1/16, maybe an 1/8. They were like an 1/8 I think. And so I opened those up a little bit more. I also just kind of took the plasma cutter and just opened up my holes down here all the way around to get more air coming in, and then it seemed to really help last night while I was burning some wet wood. But you know, they don't put off, they put off heat like right here. So I was looking, and they make these deflector shields for them, so I think I'm going to make a deflector for this thing, and I'm going to make it out of aluminum. And really I just want it, I'm going to secure it, and then I just want my deflector to sit on top of it, if that makes any sense, because I want to be able to remove the deflector to put wood into it. So I may just do 3 little things, I don't know, we're going to see. Well guys, I'm calling this thing a success. Thumbs up. You know, give me your ideas on what you would have done differently. I'm sure everybody's going to have a lot of opinions. Well, it got dark, walk inside. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Sitting out there on the front porch, don't have smoke, you know, burning your eyeballs and stuff. And You know, I don't even think I need that deflector because it was nice and warm right there on my small little porch. So thumbs up, love it. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye.